First thing Jim says, I don't know if we've gone too far or not far enough. Right off the fence, he says, as we march up the mountain. Oh, it's a short hike to a great cave. Jim said, short little hike.
Yeah.
Now we're looking at the GPS to see where we're actually going.
Yeah, we're on it.
We started somewhere way down there.
We're literally right at it, see?
I mean, I see that we're close. There's a lot of lines between here and there.
Two lines.
2 lines.
Straight up.
Jim's making the bold claim that we're here. Still cautiously optimistic about it. Ow. Oh, hey, that looks like a cave. Yeah, that looks like a hole in the ground. I still stand by the fact that caves are like one of the weirdest things ever. Check this out. Just a hole in the ground. Jim's got his music rocking. That way he can't hear us when we're like on rope, and he's like, what?
Wow, this is,
You know, 14-second rappel here. He's like, crank the jams.
right. That rope's long enough.
So this is crazy. This cave was used as an Indian burial or sacrificial pit or burial pit or something. What did you say they dated them to, Jim?
1200 to 1400. Woodland's cooking it.
So 1,000-year-old, almost 1,500-year-old years old. Just bones everywhere. And this slope over here that's almost filled in now. It's got even more bones on it. Another skull cap. Some longer bones. I mean, you just gotta wonder how many more like in the mud down here.
Yeah. No doubt.
Because you know there is. Like, that's just what's laid on the surface. Crazy. So Zeke, tell everybody what you're doing.
These are on some rock.
See, I take pictures of caves, and then Zeke draws pictures of caves. What he's doing actually is mapping this cave. It's a very slow, tedious process. But then you know how deep the cave is, how long the cave is, and then the bones or burials or whatever you want to call them are more documented in, you know, in a place in history. Jim's getting us rigged up for the second pit here. Doing his due diligence of standing right on the edge and, you know, living life on the edge. There's definitely something eerie about like being inside of like what is ultimately a burial tomb, whether it was intentionally a burial tomb or a sacrificial tomb. It's something weird about it, you know. It's like
Yeah.
dead people in here.
No, they're not.
How long do ghosts live? 1,000 years, so we can say their ghosts are probably gone by now. I don't know. Down into the abyss.
Yeah.
The caves are so weird. Like, the more you think about it, the weirder they are. Like, they're just like, why does this exist? Why is this not just full of rock and just solid?
I know. So right here I had another one of my, actually I've had two good moments in this cave, close calls. So I was down there on a rope, rappelling down because there's a 50-foot drop off right there. And I was at the bottom of this, climbing back up this, and my friend, I'm not gonna say his name, he walked up here and stood on one of these big boulders, and it just went. And this 200-pound rock is dancing right at
Taking
me.
other ones with it, of course.
And I am attached to a rope. I can't go anywhere except left or right. And so I just wait and watch it till the last 5 to 10 feet, and I just dive the direction I think it's not going. And it went by me.
And you're still here, and you're coming back today. While I'm waiting for Jim to get down this next bit, I found what looks like maybe a raccoon. Everybody thinks caving's high adrenaline, but really it's just a lot of sitting around and waiting. Like a lot of it. You know, waiting in a room full of approximately 10 skeletons. Alright. So Jim is currently rigging our next 50-foot pit to go a little further into the cave. Leaned out over this. We're going down there. Jim forgot his backpack, so I'm going back for it. Doesn't feel like Jim has his normal load of 9 water bottles and 7 pulleys and kids' homework.
I don't know where I left my crack. Somebody left that. You know what he did for Christmas this year?
Gave you a bunch of your stuff back?
He did. he gave me.
Oh, you're going to that land bridge. I see now. Can't see it on the camera, but no, it's just black behind you. I can kind of see it there with your light on it. There you go, yeah. So we're going over there, not the very bottom. Now I see what you're talking about with going around the corner. It'd be unfortunate if you lost the rope and it swung back into the pit.
Yeah, you got to tie it off. It'll be a bad day if you don't.
So we're going down this canyon passage that has no floor in some places. But there's places like where Jim is right now where the floor gets much, much wider. It's like being on a glacier with a giant crevasse. And I'm not real keen on what Jim's doing right now. This looks terrible. Yeah, Spider-Man. What is happening? That's a big hole in the ground. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's a big hole. That's a big hole right there. You don't want to fall down that. That's definitely human sized. There we go. Whew. Oh, we got to crawl too?
It wouldn't be a full experience without it, right?
Fair.
You just slide down in here and go right off, and it's really slick and muddy. And
Yeah, I love this getting muddier and slicker the further we get. Just like, hey, we're gonna add to the excitement here. Oh yeah, it's just like a water slide straight down into nothingness. All right, Pat, coming your way. Maybe if I can get my foot off of it. Jim just told me that I'm the 11th person to have ever been in this room. It's recently discovered. And he's taking some photos here because he's a photographer. And one of our other buddies has too, but we're going to shoot some photos in here for sure because when you get to see the scale of these things, with Jim down here.
Alan Preston was first.
Oh, did he? Let's get down here. Let's take a real quick walk through here and then I'll shoot some photos. Yeah, you make good for scale here. I mean, this thing's crazy looking. It's like 2 or 3 inches in diameter, but it's 7 feet tall. Like, but it's not connected. Stalagmite. Big wedding cake looking column there. Yeah, I got an idea for that one. I don't know if my lens is gonna be wide enough for the idea, but I think it'll be a cool shot.
See my tripod?
Huh?
See my tripod?
Oh, nice. Yeah, this is beautiful. Waiting on Jim. Almost out now. 2 more climbs after this one, I think. Although this is a rappel technically. Here comes Jim. Gotta come down out of the ceiling to go right back up into a different ceiling.